The Prophet ﷺ warned against the reasons for these trials and tribulations. When Allah sets for something to happen, there are reasons for the fitan to take place. There are reasons for the trials and tribulations to appear, for the killing to spread, for indeed calamities to be the norm. He ﷺ, hadith authenticated by al-Bukhari, he said, near the hour, near the establishment of the hour, there will be days during which ignorance will spread. Ignorance in the religion will spread. Knowledge will be taken away. It will vanish. A lot of the people that have taken the place of spreading knowledge, a lot of them are not upon the path of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Hence, that is why fitan is spread. Because you call to these fitan. They ignite the people. They take them to their own killings. They say Allah said and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, misinterpreting the hadith, ruining people's lives and worldly affairs. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, near the establishment of the hour there will be days during which ignorance will spread. Knowledge will be taken away. And there will be much of al-harj. And al-harj is killing. Unjustifiable killing will increase. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam said in another hadith, authenticated by al-Bukhari and Muslim, time will pass quickly. Knowledge will decrease. Miserliness, stinginess will be cast into people's hearts. Tribulations will appear. And what is the result? And there will be much killing. People taking weapons and killing people for absolutely no reason. He does not know the victims, and afterward he doesn't wish to know the victims, but continue on to spread killing, wal-'iyadhu billah. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam have mentioned that the fitan indeed increase, and the reason for their increase is the lack of knowledge and the spread of ignorance. People who have no knowledge of the deen. He has no shuyukh. He graduated from a university in which only Allah knows where it exists, under a staircase, in a country in which only Allah knows also where it exists. And all of a sudden he's a scholar. Abu Qatada said, Abu Qatada did. And they listened to them. Have no traces of shuyukh that leads to the imma of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all of a sudden they speak in aqeedah, in the deen of Allah, in the fitan that have indeed surrounded the ummah. And the people follow what they say. And the killing is spread due to the decrease of knowledge and the spread of ignorance, wal-'iyadhu billah. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يصبح الرجل فيها مؤمنا. The Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم mentioned, by him in whose hand is my life, a time will come when the killer would not know why he has killed, and the victim would not know why he has been killed. And that is the spread. The killer doesn't even know his victim. He doesn't even know why he's killing him. He's been given a weapon, and he's been asked to kill every moving thing. And the victim has no idea why he has been killed. The Prophet ﷺ said, as he came in at Tirmidhi, may Allah have mercy upon him, morning will come upon a man as a believer, who will be a disbeliever in the evening. Evening will come upon a man while he is a believer, and he will be a disbeliever by the morning. He ﷺ said, the morning will come upon a man while his brother's blood, honor, and wealth was sacred to him. His brother's blood is something not to be touched. His honor is something not to be violated. His property is something not to be taken. But by the evening, his blood, his honor, and his property is something indeed to be violated and taken. He has to be killed, his honor to be violated, and his property to be taken. As he sallallahu alayhi wasallam has mentioned, civil war breaks, and the man today who honored his neighbor yesterday, his blood was honored. Indeed, his honor was honored, and his properties were honored. By evening, he's no longer his brother. He has to be killed, his honor to be violated, and his property to be taken. And then he says, we do this for the sake of Allah. You do this for the sake of the shaitan. The blood will continue to be shed, and the honors will continue to be violated, and the properties will no longer be sacred. and only safe haven, and only thing that will put an end to this is a return to the Book of Allah, to the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, based upon the understanding of the Sahaba, not the understanding of the unknown or the people who come today and ignite the blood between the Muslims. Servants of Allah, the matter is dangerous. It is not as simple as you might assume, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted us security and safety. It is severe. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam have said, indeed, when one commits fornication or adultery, he is not a believer. When he steals, is not a believer. When he drinks, is not a believer. When he takes a plunder on account of which man raises their eyes at him, raises his eyes at him, he steals from them while they see him robbing them, but he can't do anything because chaos have spread. And if they speak, they will be killed. If they stop, they will be murdered. No one does so while he's a believer. Authentication, or the hadith that is authenticated by Al-Bukhari, it is added that he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, and no one will kill others while he is a believer. Many a hadith. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam described the fitan that we see today, the killing that spread, the security that is lifted, the stability that no longer exists, the infrastructure of the countries that is completely ruined. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam warned against it and mentioned also the ways that we lead to it. And he mentioned the safe haven and the protection from it. But these fitan come and people fall into it. And those whom Allah keeps their feet firm upon Iman remain firm. And those who are indeed are wicked, as Allah Azza wa Jal said, surely they have fallen into fitan. Nasallallahu lana wa lakum as-salam. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, there will be fitan, calamities, afflictions, trials and tribulations, during which a sitting person will be better than a standing one. You're sitting, meaning you're as far as you could be from it. You're better than the one who's standing. Because if you're standing, the only thing that is keeping you away from being part of it is you walking toward there. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the one sitting therein is better than the one standing. And the one standing will be better than the one walking. And the one walking will be better than the one running towards it. And whoever will expose himself to these fitan, they will destroy him. So whoever can find a place of protection or refuge from them should take shelter in it. This is what's obligated upon you to do at the time of fitan. The Prophet ﷺ is not asking you to be a coward. Hasha. Sallallahu wa sallam wa barak alayhi. He's the bravest of the brave. No one was given courage of all mankind like Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. No one was granted bravery like that of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But the reason he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, when the fitan break, don't even seek to look at it. Don't even seek to go and see what's going on. Take refuge, take shelter, stay away from it. Because the moment you see it, you're very close to falling into it. And if you fall into it, you will soon, either by the tongue or by the hands, be a reason for blood to be shed, lives to be taken, honors to be violated, and properties to be taken.